Okay, this is example 12. A coordinate grid is placed over a map. City A is located at -3, 2. City B is located at 4, 8. City C is the midpoint between A and B. What is the approximate distance in coordinate units from A to C? Okay, if you know B to C, you know A to C because it's the midpoint. So let's do the midpoint of there. So here we got x1, y1, x2, y2. And if we want C, it's the midpoint. So the midpoint formula is average the x's and average the y's. Okay, so the x's, okay, for C are going to be -3 plus 4 divided by 2, and the y's are going to be 2 plus 8 divided by 2. So the midpoint is going to be 1 over 2, or a half, and the other one's going to be 10 over 2, which is a 5. So the midpoint is 1/2, 5. So where's 1/2? 1/2 is right here, right there. And when I go up, I want to go up 5, and that's kind of close to where I approximate. It's right there. Okay, so I drew it fairly straight, and it's right there. So I know that this is now 1/2, 5 for point C. Okay, but that's only half the battle. We need to get the distance. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. So hopefully you have it written down. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'll do the distance now. So I've got the coordinates there. I just need to do the distance. So let's see here. So I'm erasing it, if you haven't figured that out already. Okay, and I know some of it annoys you. Some of you have OCD, and these little spots are going to annoy you, so I'll leave them there so you stay annoyed. Okay, and so we've got that. Now we want the distance right here. We want this distance right here. So I'm going to use A and C. I want the distance from A to C. That's my distance. Okay, and it's the square root of subtract, well, in this case, I'm just going to put the numbers in. I'm going to have to use my x's. Here's my x's. I don't care the order I do it because I'm going to square it. So -3 minus 1/2 squared plus, I'm going to use these ones here, 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5, and I have to square that as well. Okay, so when I do that, AC equals square root -3.5 squared. Put the squaring on the outside of the parentheses, plus -3 squared. So AC equals, well, -3.5 squared is 12.25 positive. If you got a negative that you forgot to put in parentheses, plus -3 times -3 is 9. So AC is the square root of 21.25, because that's what 9 plus 12.25 is. And I'm going to square root that. So the distance between the cities, whatever the units are, is about 4.61 units, whatever the units are, the units that we had.